everyone, it's Tanny Games here. Welcome back to the channel. We are here with part 2 of the Discord Dreamsnap review, and this is for the Pumpkin Royalty Challenge. Now, if you haven't checked out part 1, make sure to give that video a glance over, because there are some incredible submissions in part 1, just like the many incredible submissions we have coming up here in part 2. So make sure you do check out both videos just to show support and take a look at the amazing dream snaps that you have all come up with for the Pumpkin Royalty Challenge. But let's jump over to Discord just so that we can take a look, see what you guys have come up with, and see the amazing submissions. And first up we have Wisteria Crossing here with this beautiful looking dream snap. I love how your character looks with the outfit and everything. I love the companion choice. The wind-up raccoon is actually one of my favourite companions. Maybe that's what I need to do. Maybe I need to do like a tier video for ranking all the companions in Disney Dreamlight Valley. I love the wind-up raccoon. I think the wind-up raccoon is very, very cute. I love how we've got the Jack skeleton hill in the background here. We've got all the pumpkins at the front of the shot as well. Yeah, I think this is a gorgeous snap, and I think you've done really great on this. It's very clear and concise, and yeah, just a really nicely created snap. Next up we have a submission from Doodles, and this is an absolutely gorgeous submission. I love the foliage in this, like the two kind of like withered trees at the front, and then the backdrop with the purple and those dark green trees looks so cool. I love the lighting. The lighting is fantastic here, this kind of hazy green glow. I absolutely love that. I love that we've got this kind of like spooky castle in the backdrop as well. We do see Jack skeleton towards the back as well, which is a really nice touch. It does also look like there's Mushu there, which is kind of funny. I think he fits in with the theme. We do also have Stitch towards the front here, and all the pumpkins dotted around, the Well of Souls, you know, the trees with the cobwebs. I think this is lovely in terms of decoration and decor. I love how your character looks. I absolutely love the dress, and what I really love is the choices you've made for like your face. So I love the eyes. The eyes are fantastic. I love the bright white hair. I think that's such a cool choice to go for. So yeah, I definitely really like that. I think it's very different, but it makes your character stand out. And I love the pirate eye patch. You can't really tell that it's a pirate eye patch, but it does look kind of like gruesome, if that makes sense. So yeah, I think that's fantastic. I do really like this dream snap, and I think this is going to do very well. Next up we have a submission from UV Neon Galaxy, and this is gorgeous. Wow, I'm blown away from this. I just love this. I love the purple light behind your character, but then to the left and right side we get like a green glow, and then a bit further out from that we get more of a purple glow. I love that mix of the colors. I think it's just fantastic. I love the purple light really kind of enhances the purple colors that you see in this dream snap, you know, with the trees and everything like that. I think it complements each other beautifully. I love how your character looks, the colors, you know, the choices for the skin tone, the hair and everything like that works so beautifully. I love the dress and the wings and everything. It's gorgeous. I love how Jack looks, you know. I love capturing villagers kind of like mid animation pose. I think that's really fun. I love the two Well of Souls at the front. I just love it. I think the lighting in this is fantastic. I think the outfit and how your character looks is fantastic, and yeah, this is just a very good snap. Next up we have a submission from Weasley As Our King, and this is incredible. I absolutely love this snap. This is just amazing. I'm blown away with this snap. For one, I love the Mickey Cloud. You know, I'm not gonna escape the fact that the Mickey Cloud looks so cool peeking past the mountain here. We have the two Chernobog castles, which look fantastic. We've got the spooky castle here as well. I love the foliage. I don't know how you've, like, what have you done to do this, but it looks incredible. It looks like these, I think, are from the Moana collection. They're like some sort of stone sculpture, but it just looks so cool. It just, and then the light, and then the bumblestone fencing, and what? Can you teach me how to make a dream snap this good? It is so incredible. And then we have a little bit of lighting before we get to the mushrooms, and then the glass flowers, and then the pumpkins, and then the crystals, and then the candles. It is so cool. The detail in this snap, just like, oh, just, I can't even put into words. I can't put into words. It is just so, so cool. I love that we've got the flying ravens. You know, we've got the black raven here. We have the fiery raven. We've got Jack Skeleton. We've got Stitch here with his little devil costume, which is super cute. And we've also got the Jack Skeleton throne behind you. It's almost like you're wearing a pumpkin on your head, which I think is just fantastic. Yeah, wow. I love your character's outfit. I love the makeup. I think the makeup is fantastic. I love the orange choice, you know, to go with like the red skin, which kind of looks orangey in this light, and with the orange hair and stuff, and then the contrast in black makeup. Oh, it's just so cool. Your character is just like, oh, she's so cool. She is so cool. Oh, yeah, I absolutely adore this snap. I really, really do. Yeah, I am blown away. I am blown away. Next up, we have a submission from Rainbow here, and I really, really love this. I love the kind of like parallel here from the Chernobog mountain, and then like the wings from Maleficent's throne. I think that works together so, so well. Just this kind of like repeated kind of wing shape. I love how your character looks. This is so, so cool. I love how the Maleficent throne almost gives you like extra horns, if that makes sense. Like it adds to the crown that you've got on. It just looks really, really cool. It's a very fun effect. I love the makeup choice for your character. I think that's fantastic. I love the pumpkins here, and when paired with that golden floor, it's just so, so beautiful. I love the bumblestone fence surrounding, and I love the kind of like, how do I describe it? Almost like this structured building setup you've got going on with like the musical mausoleums, the gazebos here. Like it's just structured incredibly nicely. Yeah, this is fantastic. I think this is a fantastic snap. I don't know what to say other than fantastic, because it is so, so cool. Yeah, I just adore this setup. I think it's so eye-catching. I love the lighting. Like I said, I love the parallels within this shot, kind of like the symmetry and all that. So yeah, fantastic effort here. Next, we have a submission here from Nina, and this is gorgeous. Look at all those fireflies. That is so pretty. I love that. I love the symbol structure here with the Chernobog mountain, the glowing light in the background as well. We've got all these pumpkins dotted around, you know, the way the cobwebs crop into the shot as well. Yeah, this is a fantastic submission. It goes together so, so, so nicely. Yeah, I think you've done brilliantly with this. This is a fantastic snap, and yeah, a brilliant effort. I love how your character looks. I love the tool that you've got here, the hourglass tool. Which set is this from? I'm trying to work out. I can't even recognize what set this is, but it looks very, very cool. So yeah, fantastic work. Next up, we have a submission from Jessica, and I love this Sleeping Beauty inspired snap. Oh my gosh. It is so, so cool. I love this juxtaposition between the two shots. You know, we've got this bright, glowing shot with Aurora and the spinning wheel. But then on this side, we've got Maleficent. We've got that kind of darker vibe, the villainous vibe. I love how your character looks, by the way. I love the face makeup and everything like that. I think that looks wonderful. Seeing the throne, you know, the Maleficent royal tool is fantastic as well. Yeah, this is just a brilliantly set up shot. I hope this does really well. It's very outside of the box, very creative, but such a fun setup. I really do enjoy it. Yeah, I think you've done brilliantly with this one. Next up, we have a submission from Roll Marianne, who's gone for a very minimalist dream snap this week. It looks like we're peering through. So this is the archway from the Nightmare Before Christmas collection, but it's like we're peering into this haunted, spooky area. So I love how your character looks. I love the face makeup. I love the hair choice. I love the wings, the outfit. It goes together very nicely. I love how Jack Skellington's house looks here in the background. The subtle glowing lights throughout. We've got Jack Skellington here. We've got the Zero Fox companion. You know, we've got this fountain. It's a very, very cool looking dream snap. So best of luck to you. Next up, we have a submission from Wolfie, and I love this. I love all the pumpkins dotted around. These Vizier laboratory items, I forget what they're called, but them with their like red electric sparks coming off. It's just very, very cool. It's such a cool item, and it works so well in these Halloween-y inspired dream snaps. I love the choice for the fencing here. I love that it's not too blocky, that it kind of obscures the view of your lovely decorated area, especially because you've got like the Ursula what do you call these, like cauldrons kind of here. So I love that we can see them, we can see the glow and everything like that. I love that you've got the wind up raccoon companion. I think they work brilliantly in this shot. Obviously all the pumpkins dotted around. We've got Jack Skellington, and then your character looks really, really cool. I love the wings, I love the outfit, I love the staff that you've gone for. You know, you've got the Maleficent horns. It looks like you might have some blue face paint, which coordinates with the hair. At least I think it's a blue. It could be a purpley colour, it's hard to tell. But I think that looks fantastic as well. So definitely kind of has those pumpkin royalty vibes. Next up, we have a submission from Mike, and this is so cool. I really like this. So this is actually taken in the Forest of Valor, which I think is fun to see, because I know a lot of us, myself included, have done the Forgotten Lands for our backdrops, and I love this. I love seeing the icy mountains and stuff like that. I still think it works very, very nicely, and I love the sort of the height depth that we get by using an area like the Forgotten Lands, because like for instance you've put this haunted mansion up here, and I just think that it looks so cool, like especially with that height. It just gives so much more depth to the photo, which I think is fantastic. I love the glowing light behind your character, so it really puts focus on your character and how your character looks. I love this, right? Okay, I don't know how you've done it. It must just be the timing. But it almost looks like the fiery raven is sat on your royal hourglass tool, which I think is really, really cool. I think that's such a fun idea. I don't know if that was deliberate or just a happy accident, but I really love that. I think it looks so fun, so cool and creative. I love all the pumpkins we've got dotted around. I love Maleficent's throne here, especially like in front of Chernobog's castle, because as I said with one of the previous snaps, just that kind of like repetition of those wings and stuff is just very, very cool. I think this is a fantastic snap. I love how your character looks. And like I said, having that light behind your character just really enhances them and makes them stand out. So yeah, fantastic job as always. And next we have my main account Dreamsnap. Now I am really hoping for a redemption with this snap. One of the previous Halloween challenges we did before, I think it was called like a trick or treat challenge or something like that. Sadly, I did not get 4K on, and it was one of my favourite dream snaps. It's still a dream snap that I very much love to date. And it just didn't do well. It did not perform. And well, I say it didn't perform. It actually did very, very well. You know, I got like 1500, 1200, 1500, something like that. So it did very, very well, actually. I shouldn't undermine that. That's still a fantastic score. But it did break my 4K streak. So I was really gutted about it at the time. And it was, I love that snap. It was a snap of me outside my house with Donald, with Stitch, trick-or-treating, and I thought it was a very, very fun submission, and it just didn't perform, which was a shame. So I'm hoping that this is going to be my Halloween challenge redemption. I had to use Donald and Stitch again because I was like, well, you know, that's who I had in my last Halloween snap. I have to use them again, see if we can do better. But this time we've got Jack added in. We have a couple of different lighting effects. I've got the mix of the purple and the greens. Now that's just because of how my Forgotten Lands is set up. This is actually a pre-established build. All I did was add in the pumpkin, not the pumpkin buckets, the trick-or-treat buckets. And I did move some foliage pieces around. Obviously, I had to trap in some villagers, so I had to add in a couple of extra pumpkins and things like that. But I did manage to get them stuck. I managed to capture Jack doing his like exploding present animation, which I thought was fun. I thought the confetti then could kind of almost look like he's doing a celebration for crowning me as the new king of Halloween, the king of the pumpkin. Well, I wouldn't be a king, I'd be a queen. But you know what I mean, because he's the king of the pumpkins, making me the queen of the pumpkins. And yeah, I hope my outfit looks good. I have tried, obviously, to maximize tags as much as I can with this Dreamsnap. So fingers crossed it does pay off. I'm hoping the lighting is okay. I hope it's not too dark. Only time will tell. I really want to be confident about this, but I think I'm just nervous because how I was so confident last year with the Halloween Dreamsnap challenge, the like trick or treat one or whatever it was called, and I was so confident on it, and I was just so surprised it did not get 4K. So I am very nervous about this one. I'm hoping for a redemption with Stitch, with Donald, and with the bonus added Jack. Hopefully it pays off, but I mean, we will just have to wait and see because I've got no idea if it will or won't. Next up, we have a snap from AlyCat, and this is gorgeous. This is just fantastic. I love the heart shape from the Jack Skellington Hills in the background with the castle. The purple glow is so beautiful, especially when paired with the mushrooms. And what I really like is you've put in this like Eve plant, which is dotted around in a few locations. It looks so cool mixed in with the mushrooms. They kind of like almost feel like the same sort of plant, which I think is fantastic. I really love how that looks. I think it's so fun. Then we've got the like orange pumpkins at the front. We've also got some floating lanterns just to balance that orange colour out. You know, it kind of almost like sandwiches it, if that makes sense. So we've got a bit of a nice orange lighting at the top. We've got the purple within the middle, and then we've got the orange below as well. So I love that kind of like colour theming setup. I think that's really fun. I love how you've taken the photo as you're just grabbing the time bending tool, because again you get those magical kind of like sparks coming off of it, and it makes your character look a little bit more animated in terms of their pose. I love how she looks, you know, I love the bright, vibrant purple hair. I love the wings. I love the outfit choice. Honestly, this, I forget when we got this. Was this a premium shop outfit? This royal jacket thing? It's such a cool item. I do love it. I was obsessed with it for a while and wore it for the longest time, and then I stopped wearing it, but it's such a cool outfit. I do really like it. But yeah, I think your character looks fantastic. I think the backdrop is brilliant. I love the pumpkins. It's definitely got this pumpkin royalty vibe, and I love the colours and the lighting. So fantastic job on this Dreamsnap. Next up, we have a submission from Kat, who seems to have gone with this very skeleton-inspired Dreamsnap. You know, like we have the skeletal figures on the right-hand side. What I really love with this is that basically you've built this indoors, but you've really made it look like an outdoor cemetery using these musical mausoleums along with these like broken down rock pillars. Looks really, really cool. It genuinely looks like it's outdoors, especially when paired with this spacey wallpaper with the stars on it. It does. This looks like an outdoor build, and I think to anyone who wasn't sure what items they were looking at here or didn't realise that mannequins can't be placed outdoors, I think a lot of people would also be convinced this is an outdoor snap because of how it looks. It is fantastic. It is very, very cool. Yeah, I really like this. It definitely has those spooky graveyard vibes about it. Next up, we have a submission from Zara, and I love the colours in this Dreamsnap. The vibrant green hair, the vibrant green skin. I think it really enhances and reflects the green that you've got going on with the Well of Souls, the fountains, the Yzma potion bottles. I think it all works together very nicely in that sense. And then you've got kind of like the orange colours reflected in the wings and the dress, which ties in very, very nicely to the pumpkins we've got dotted around. I do love that we have Jack in the submission. I think Jack works perfectly with this theme. And I really love how you've got the, you've obviously got these royal vizier lights, but all we see is the sparks. I don't know how you've managed to crop them out of the shot, but it's very, very cool. And we just see these sparks going off. It definitely has almost like this magical vibe to it, which is very, very cool. You definitely give off those royal vibes as well. So yeah, I think this is fantastic. I think this is a very well put together Dreamsnap, very colourful, very vibrant, so I think it will draw in a lot of votes. Next up, we have a submission from Nikki, and I love this Madam Mim inspired Dreamsnap. I love the use of the Madam Mim stained glass wall items, and what I love is that you've not only done it on the back wall, but you've also placed them in front of you so that all we see is these cracked fragments, but they almost look like, I don't know, like magic is in the air, like things are going off and stuff like that. It's very, very cool. I love the outfit you've put together for Madam Mim. I think it works very, very nicely. It's definitely a Halloween-y inspired Dreamsnap. I do really, really hope this does well. I remember you asking for feedback in the Dreamsnaps feedback channel, and I really love this snap. To me, this is really cool. This would draw me in. It's bright, it's vibrant. I love the reference it's making. I love that you've got Merlin here. I love how your character's facing off against him. I love how you've decorated the front of the shop with the pumpkins and the candy buckets. To me, I think this is a fantastic Dreamsnap, and I really hope it does perform well, because for me, this is really fun. And just quite different, and I think it would draw me in if I was voting. So yeah, good luck. I really hope it pays off. I'm like crossing my fingers for you, because personally I think it deserves 4K, but obviously we don't know what it's going to be paired up against. We don't know who's going to be voting on it and the other variables like that. So I'm just keeping my fingers crossed. I'm really hoping for a fantastic result for you because I think this deserves it. Next up, we have a submission from Forora, and I really like this. You know, it's not an overly complicated backdrop. I think you did say in your comment that you were taking it easy this week. But I love this. All the pumpkins dotted around. The Nightmare Before Christmas Haunted Mansion works perfectly with the theming. You know, the decor, even using the Jack Skeleton tree as well is a really nice touch. You know, seeing that big jack-o'-lantern in the distance is really cool. I love that we've got Jack here. And what I really love is that we've got like Jack's throne, but then we've also got another throne here. So it's almost like Jack's throne and your throne. So I think it really leans into that pumpkin royalty theming for the shot. Obviously I love the Zero Fox companion, you know, that's cute. I do love the choice of the staff as well. So yeah, I think all around this is a fantastic Dreamsnap. I think it's going to do well. I hope it's going to do well. I know you said on stream the other night that you were feeling a bit like uninspired or unsure or whatever it was that you said. So I really hope this gets a good result, and like with your Simba Hakuna Matata Dreamsnap, I hope that does well. Because I know how sometimes with Dreamsnaps you can just get in your head a bit, get into a bit of a funk, and sometimes you just need that boost to get you back on track and feeling confident again. Next up, we have a submission from Punchy Laro here, and I love this wild, overgrown, forgotten lands backdrop. I think that's so cool. I love the moon in the sky, just looks really, really cool. Yeah, this backdrop is just fantastic. I think it looks very, very cool. I love the raven shadow we've got here. We've got Jack's skeleton. I love the purple from Ursula's cauldron. Definitely gives us those kind of like Halloween vibes, which I think is really, really cool. And I love the use of the orb pillar here. I think that's a really cool item to use. I love the lighting in this. I think it's a very, very cool backdrop. I love how your character looks. I love the makeup. I love the colour choice for the hair and the lipstick and all that. And I love the outfit you've gone with. I think it's just very, very cool. So yeah, I think overall this is a fantastic Dreamsnap, fantastic effort. And yeah, brilliant job. Next up, we have a submission from Angel of Thursday here, and I really, really like this. I love how it almost feels like a Halloween town, you know. We've got this spooky castle in the background. We've got the pumpkin house here. I'm not entirely sure. Is this the witch house? I'm not entirely sure which house that is. My eyes are not good enough, but it looks like there's another house behind Fairy Godmother's pumpkin house. We've got the Jack Skeleton house here. We've also got the haunted cottage here, the Halloween cottage, whatever it's called. I love the pumpkins we've got going on. We've got Stitch here. We have Jack Skeleton. I love the lighting behind this fountain. It's so cool. This contrast of the like green to the purple to the green is just brilliant. And I love how it ties in very nicely with your character. You know, your character's definitely got those green and purple tones going on throughout their appearance and their outfit. We've also got the scary squirrel companion, which works brilliantly with this theme. I love the slight cropping in of the moon in the distance. Another very cute little detail to add to the submission. So yeah, I think that this is fantastic. Yeah, brilliant job. Next up, we have a submission from Lightspark, and I love that you caption this that the Goblin Queen has brought the villains together to discuss her new role. I think that's fun. I think it's a very fun concept. I love how your character looks surrounded by these villains. I just think it's very iconic in that sense. And yeah, I really, really like it. I love how you've done Ursula. I'm guessing this is Maleficent. We have the Evil Queen. We've got Jafar. I love the throne as well. The throne is very, very cool. I love how your character looks. She definitely looks very kind of like magical, monstrous and stuff like that. So I think it works brilliantly for a goblin theme, if that's what you want to go for. I think it definitely works very well, sort of leans into that very nicely. So yeah, I think this is a cool setup, a cool backdrop, and I hope this does very well. Next up, we have a submission from Aquax, and oh my gosh, this is gorgeous. This is so elegant, so beautiful. Yeah, it definitely, I definitely feel the royalty vibes. There is something so beautifully elegant about this. I love how you've used the, they're like an autumn banner thing. But I love that item so much because I love how the cart looks with all the pumpkins and the sacks in it. I love how the scarecrow looks with the like fencing and again the pumpkins and stuff like that. Like, this is kind of like the way I wish we could decorate in game, but we're very, very restricted, you know. They don't like overlap in this game, so yeah, I absolutely adore this kind of setup. I think it's so good. I love how the cottage looks in the background. You know, these orange colours contrast really nicely against the darker backdrop of the Forgotten Lands, which I think is just beautiful. I love how your character looks. She definitely looks like almost like a Halloween princess. She looks fantastic. I love the makeup. I love the dress, the wings, you know, the horns. I think it all coordinates very, very nicely. So I think this is a fantastic Dreamsnap, and I hope this does extremely well. And last but most certainly not least, we have a submission here from Cole, and this is so cool. I love how you've captured those ghostly skeletons flying up from the haunted mansion organ. I think it's a haunted mansion organ. It's an organ anyway. I love how that looks. I think it's so, so cool. Paired with the Halloween haunted mansion in the backdrop is really fun. Yeah, honestly, this backdrop is just everything. I love the Chernobog Mountains. I love the Hollywood Tower of Terror hotel kind of thing in the background. So, so cool. I love all the pumpkins. You know, we've even got like the Madame Leota tables here as well. I love that you've caught a Mickey Cloud. Yes, we love a Mickey Cloud. Honestly, bonus points for the Mickey Cloud. And I love how your character looks. I love the outfit. It's definitely giving me royalty vibes. And it definitely has that kind of like Halloween-y-esque aesthetic and stuff like that, which I think is fantastic. I feel like the more I look at this submission, the more little things that I spot, which I think is really, really cool, really fun. And yeah, it's a beautiful backdrop. It's a beautiful Dreamsnap. And it's amazing that you were able to redo your snap and get like higher tags and also get a Mickey Cloud and stuff like that. I think it's brilliant. So yeah, fantastic effort here. And there you go. That is all the submissions from Discord for the Pumpkin Royalty Dreamsnap Challenge. You have all done absolutely amazingly. I think each and every one of you deserves 4K. And I really hope you get the results that you want come Wednesday. So best of luck to you all. If you do want to feature in a video like this, please feel free to join my Discord. A link will be in the description. You can share your dream snaps in the Dreamsnap channel and you could be featured in a video just like this. But thank you so much to everyone who's watched the video, everyone who did share their dream snaps in the Dreamsnaps channel, to everyone who likes and comments on my videos. Thank you so, so, so much. And of course, thank you to my channel members and my subscribers. You are all awesome people. So thank you so, so much. Anyway, I hope you have a wonderful time today. And I will see you all in the next one.